Good morning, guys, and welcome to Storytellers Corner for this Wednesday. Midweek stories abound, and we're going back to Portsmouth in England for our story, The Quiet Sea. And as you know, Captain Elias Crow has proposed to Davy's mum, and now we're going to see about how the wedding preparations are getting on. Now, you know, wedding preparations can be stressful at times, so let's see how they're coping with their stress down in Portsmouth Harbour in the United Kingdom. Excuse me, guys. So this is chapter 21, the wedding preparations. News travels quickly in Portsmouth. By morning, everyone knew. By afternoon, everyone had an opinion. And by evening, half the town had volunteered to help. The dress. Edith insisted she did not need anything too elaborate. I have lived long enough without fuss, she says. Eliza disagreed immediately. You are not a fuss, Eliza told her. You are a bride. So they visited the seamstress near the harbour, a woman who claimed she had been waiting years to see Edith walk through the door for something joyful. Fabric was spread across the table, cream, silk, soft lace, and into pale blue threaded into the hem as a quiet nod to the sea. Edith stood before the mirror, hesitant. Eliza, behind her, adjusted the veil. And for a moment, Edith did not see a widow or a mother. She saw a woman chosen. Her eyes shimmered. Oh, she whispered. Meanwhile, Elias Crow had taken upon himself to oversee logistics. This meant rearranging the lanterns on the path to the sea, consulting Davy about guest lists with military precision, attempting to negotiate with the baker as if she was a quartermaster. Davy finally placed a steady hand on his shoulder. Elias, he said carefully, it's not a naval operation, you know. Elias blinked. It isn't? No. A pause. Right, okay. He immediately began worrying about flowers instead. The ring polished. Late one evening, Davy found Elias sitting at the kitchen table, polishing the ring with surprising tenderness. You faced pirates, Davy said softly. I have. And storms. Yes. And mutiny? Elias gave him a look twice. And you're nervous about marrying my mother? Elias set down the ring down. Your mother, he said quietly, is the bravest thing I have ever attempted. Davy smiled slowly. She's worth it. I know. The town prepares. Children gathered wildflowers along the cliff. The baker promised a towering cake with sugared shells. The fiddler rehearsed a slow hymn and a lively reel. Even the harbour master volunteered lanterns to light the path to the sea. This wedding did not belong only to Edith and Elias, it belonged to Portsmouth. It belonged to second chances. A quiet night before. The evening before the ceremony, Edith stood at her window looking out at the sea. Eliza joined her. Are you afraid? Eliza asked gently. Edith considered. No, she said, I'm grateful. For what? For finding love when I thought that chapter had closed in my life. She took Eliza's hand. You and Davy showed me it was still possible. Eliza leaned her head on Edith's shoulder. You deserve it, every bit of it. Across town, Elias stood by the harbour, staring out at the water he had shaped him. He did not feel it called him any more. He felt anchored. The morning would come soon, and with it, vows. There we go, guys. So, let's see what happens at the wedding. Now, I know they've chosen a beach wedding instead of a church wedding. It's going to be a beach wedding, guys, so that's romantic. So let's see how the beach wedding goes tomorrow. We wish them every luck, and tell them to calm down, not get stressed out about saying their vows. So there we go, guys. That's your story of the Quiet Sea, chapter 21. So join me for 22 which is entitled At First Light. Oh, is it going to be an early wedding, I think, on the sea, by the sea, a beach wedding. So there we go, guys. Look forward to that tomorrow. And tonight we got back to Topsy Tickletown, chapter 66. The day the stars went out. So let's find out why the stars went out in Topsy Tickletown tonight. So there we go, guys. Join me for that later. Until then, have a very marvellous day. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. We're either at the start or at the finish, but we've still got plenty of stories to take us to the weekend. So there we go, guys. So it's chapter 22, The Quiet Sea, tomorrow at first light, and then it's Topsy Tickletown tonight, chapter 67, chapter 66, The Day the Stars Went Out. So join me for that, guys, and in the meantime, have a very lovely day. Bye bye now.